Making money online has never been easier thanks to platforms like YouTube and TikTok. You can run accounts on these platforms from anywhere, and it's completely free, unlike other ways to make money online that just drain your bank account. What's more, is thanks to new AI tools, you can now make it big by not even showing your face. There are plenty of niches to choose from, so it's important that you start in the right one. In this video, I'll reveal the niche with the most earning potential and exactly how to create content for this niche. But you need to watch this video, as people will soon catch on, and the opportunity will slip away. So we're going to be posting in this anime niche. As you can see, this content gets millions of views, and it's super easy to go viral in this niche. To show you the proof, here's a video that I created in less than 10 minutes.
In life, we don't control what happens to us, but we always control how we respond. This simple truth is the core of Stoic wisdom, guiding us to find strength in our reactions.
Don't click away, let's lock in and get to work. As always guys, you can find a Google Doc with everything we're going to use in this video. This also includes ChatGPT prompts, so head to it and open it up. Just before we start, if you guys are outside of the creativity program regions and can't access the program, then I have accounts that get you the program in this video's description. One last thing, if you guys are struggling to go viral on TikTok or need some extra assistance, then join my Skool community, link in the description. Okay, let's create a script. Head the ChatGPT. Once you're on ChatGPT, I'll ask the AI to give me a 1,000 character script for a Stoic motivation video. I'll also make sure that the AI gives it an uplifting theme and doesn't make it too dramatic. Using ChatGPT this way allows us to generate fresh video ideas every single day. If you all want access to the prompts for your use, I'll leave them in a Google Doc for you. As you can see, the AI has generated our script, so we want to swiftly turn this into a voiceover. I'm sure you know how this works. Copy the script and navigate to ElevenLabs. Once you're there, the first step is to select a voice from this drop-down menu. I'll go with one named Brian. Then, you need to paste your paragraph into the provided text box. As you can see, my paragraph is around 1,000 characters, which means my voiceover will be longer than 1 minute, precisely what we need for the creativity program. Once you're satisfied with this, hit Generate Speech, and don't forget to download it when it's ready. Once you're on CapCut, you'll want to import the voiceover we created. I'm going to start by dragging it onto the timeline like this. After it's in place, navigate to the top right corner and increase the volume to about 5. This is necessary because, for some reason, ElevenLabs tends to produce quieter voiceovers. Now, we need to eliminate the dead air from our video. To do this, zoom in on your voiceover and look for any gaps where there's no speech, as you can see here. We now need to get rid of this silence. Hit B on your keyboard to access the splitting tool. Use this tool by clicking on either side of the silence and then delete it. Once this is done, press A on your keyboard to bring up the selection tool. Now click on the dead air section and remove it. Finally, drag your voiceover clips back together. You must repeat this process for the entire voiceover. It's crucial to do this, since long pauses in your video can make viewers very bored. Alright, the voiceover is now complete. I'll show you how to generate our anime animations for this video. First, head back to ChatGPT, and I'm going to ask the AI to generate some images for us. More specifically, I'll tell the AI that I am now going to animate this story in an anime style. I'll then ask it to generate Leonardo AI image prompts and ensure that they capture a wide range of scenes. Once again, this prompt will be in the Google Doc. As you can see, the AI has provided us with 10 image prompts. I think we could use a few more, so I'll ask the AI for 10 additional prompts. I'll fast forward through this part, but now you can see the image prompts have been created. Next, we'll head to Leonardo.ai. Once you're here, hit Image Creation in the center of the screen. The first thing we want to do is change the preset. Go to the top left, click the drop-down, and select the option called Anime. After that, scroll down and change the generation mode to quality instead of fast. Once that's done, under Image Dimensions, click the More button. When you're here, select the TikTok format. The final thing you want to do is make sure that you're generating at least 2 images per prompt. If this is locked, hit this switch that says Legacy Mode, and you'll be able to generate 2 just fine. The settings are now ready, so head back to ChatGPT and find your first prompt. Copy it, then return to Leonardo. Once back, paste it into the generation box, and finally hit Generate. If I skip ahead, you can now see we have these anime images, and I think these look unreal. With this done, you now need to copy all your image prompts one by one. Alright everyone, copy over all your prompts and generate them. I'll skip to when this process is finished. Alright, as you can see, we now have all these images, and I think they look really clean. We now need to animate them and make them move. To do this, click on your first image and hit this image to motion button. Once here, you want to go ahead and set the strength to around 5. Once that's done, hit generate. You now need to repeat this process for all of your images. If you generated 4 at a time, do it for 2 of them, so you don't waste credits. I'll skip to when these are done. Alright, as you can see, we now have these moving images, and I think they look insane. You want to go ahead and download everything, and then we can put it all together. Real quick, TikTok is no easy game, and without the right guidance, you can end up with 0 views. If you really want guidance, then join my Skool community. We have so much content in here, as well as one-to-one chats with TikTok experts. Check it out in the video's description. It's now time to edit our video. Head back to CapCut, and start by importing everything we've just gathered for our video. The first thing to do is drag in the images and align them with different parts of the voiceover. Aim for a new image for each sentence or phrase, as this will significantly help keep our viewers engaged. Drag in all your images, and I'll skip ahead to when our timeline is filled. Next, we want to animate the first image. To do this, select your first image and hit animation in the top right. Now click a random one, and it should leave this movement right at the start of your video. Trust me, this makes more difference than you can imagine. The next step is to add captions. Click text in the top left, then auto captions, and hit generate. This will take some time, so I'll skip ahead. Now that the text is in place, hit templates in the top right. Scroll through these and choose one that fits our video. I'll go with this one. It looks very clean for our video and suits it well. The last step is to add transitions. Go to transitions in the top left and select one that you like the look of. Drag it onto the timeline between your first and second image. Once in place, decrease the duration to about 0.3 seconds. Finally, hit the Apply to All button. Now that all our captions are done, we want to add some effects to our video. Click on the Effects tab in the top left, and once you're here, search for what's relevant to your first image. I think fire would look really good here, so I'll find a fire effect and drag it onto the timeline. It's a little bit over the top, so I go to decrease the atmosphere a bit. As you can see, as left is really cool fire effect in our video. The next one I'll search for is gold dust. I think this will look really good on our second image, and I'll go with this one called gold sparkles. Drag it in, and you can see it has this really cool effect. Next, I'll go ahead and search for firefly. I think this one looks really cool and affects the theme of this next image. You guys get the idea, just add a relevant effect to every single part of your video. Once this is done, we can move over to the next step. Next, we want to add an adjustment to our video. Hit Adjustment, add a custom adjustment, and extend it out like this. Now head to the top right, and the first thing you want to do is increase the saturation to about 10. This will make our video more vibrant. Finally, scroll down, and you lastly want to set the vignette to 25. You can now see how polished our video looks, and it definitely has that dark but vibrant vibe I was aiming for. Our video is now ready for export. Here's the finished result.
Rather than in the events themselves, every obstacle is an opportunity, an invitation to grow, to learn, and to become better. When we stop resisting what's outside our control and instead focus on our thoughts, our choices, and our actions.
Thanks for watching today's video. Remember to join my Skool community if you want to go viral on TikTok. I'll see you in the next one.